What's the deal with iPhones? They're like earphones with the ground. Um, that's good enough. Actually, I should redo this intro. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck!
Welcome to What's the Deal with Sam? Starring Sam Lilly. Join Sam as he discusses a wide variety of topics.
Bad mail.
Now let's start the show.
Thank you. What's the deal with the iPhone Air? It's like the MacBook Air with the ground. What is air like with the ground? Is it like a low fog? Is like air with the ground or something? Or I don't know, dust? Is it like a dust storm? Is a tornado air with the ground? So when I heard there was going to be an iPhone Air, I I was kind of interested in the idea that this could be a really cool way to have a budget iPhone and kind of like fix the kind of cluttered iPhone lineup. That was my thought in my head when I heard this was going to be a thing, because I'm thinking like, yeah, you'll have the budget phone, you'll have the regular, that'll be like the cheaper one, and it'll be smaller, less stuff and whatever, but and it's lighter and all that. And you'll have the regular iPhone, that'll be the standard one everybody gets, and you'll have the Pro, will be the bigger one, and it'll have all the fancy doodads. Just have to be like three phone options instead of like four that we have now, usually with like the regular, and then the Plus, and then the Pro, and then the Pro Max. Having four, and it's like, here's two that are like regular size and two that are huge. Then there's the two that have the regular stuff and two with the fancy stuff. That's confusing. But now this, they didn't do it, is what I'm trying to get at here. And I'm kind of baffled on the idea here. So the iPhone Air compared to the iPhone 17 that they kind of like announced for these phones, I don't see why you would get the Air, because it seems like most of the specs are the same, except some of them are worse on the Air. The only things that are really better on the Air are the fact that it's got like, I mean, like, to say worse things, I'm saying like, I think maybe like battery life's not as good. Like there's less cameras on it, less lenses or whatever for that. Um, Less battery. Did I say less battery already? I think that was the first thing I said. I think I'm losing my mind. But then there's uh, like the only things where it's like a little bit better is that it's thinner. So that could be good if you want to have like more protection on your phone, I guess, or if you were really like, I love iPhones, but they're just too damn thick. I wish they would make them thinner, which I don't think has been a huge problem. But definitely, you have like thicker cases for more protection. Having the phone itself be thinner in the first place can help with that, so you can have more protection without it being too bulky for your hand. It might also help for, I guess, maybe the camera bump gets kind of crazy because they have to make it so thin. Um, it also has a capacity. It has the ability to have up to 1 terabyte of internal storage. You can have it be that. Weirdly, the regular iPhone 17 can only do 512, but like that's a lot. I don't know why the regular iPhone doesn't have as much space for memory, but this one does. It has space to do more if it's thinner. I don't really get how that works. What do I know? Not memory, storage. But like also fucking like 256 gigs is the lowest on both for the base models. That's going to be fine for most people anyways. Who gives a shit, right? The screen is also a little bit bigger on the Air, but it's like what, 0.2 inches or something bigger or some shit like that. But it's also like, do you really want it to be bigger on the phone that's supposed to be small? I get that it's mostly about being thin, but it's also making the phone overall larger too to do that. Seems like a weird move. Um, for the Air, they're treating it more like a iPad Air of sorts, where it's like, because the regular iPhone 17, despite having better battery and having two camera lenses and stuff, it's got like the price for that is like $100 less than the iPhone Air. I don't understand why the Air is more expensive in that way. The only thing that's probably really good, I mean, I do like I will say this. I mean, like a lot of stuff I don't really care that much about either. I will say this: the Air does look like it would be Like nice for like the little design of like where the camera is. It's like a strip across the back, and it's like so when you lay it down, it'll lay down more like flat. It'll still be like, angled towards you, but it'll be flat up here. So if you're tapping stuff, it won't wobble sideways by having all the cameras in like a corner. That's nice. Um, which the iPhone 17 still has them both on the side, so that's probably going to wobble. I also like that the Pro has that too. This is where the lineup thing bothers me too, is because now not only is this not the budget phone, um, there's also the Pro is still getting the Pro Max out there. The Pros and the Pro Max whatever still have the big square thing on the back too. So I like that design idea, but like again, why is there a Pro and a Pro Max immediately too? Why not just make the Pro be the big one and have that be the big screen and all of the nice stuff? I don't quite get that still myself, but I'm not a marketing guy. Maybe there's a reason to it. But if we're looking at this, we're looking at basically right now, if you're going to get like a new iPhone, you're looking at iPhones for when these come out, anyways. You'll have an iPhone 17, you'll have an iPhone Air, you'll have an iPhone Pro, you'll have an iPhone Pro Max. So we're still sitting on 4 fucking phones. Maybe or somewhere where they'll have a budget version, like the SE, I think is still working as like the budget version, whatever generation of that they're on. I guess that can still count. So you're looking at like 5 different phones. And I'm not entirely convinced they're not just going to make a fucking iPhone 17 Plus anyways. And then you'll have like fucking 6 of them out here to pick from, which sounds like it's making the pool of selection even worse. And that's before considering, any previous models. There might still be like iPhone 16 models out there for you to get as well. And I'm kind of disappointed that I don't understand why the Air, I don't understand why this exists. I don't know who this appeals to, other than tech people. Like, the people who just, like, have iPhones all the time and want a different design, the tech YouTubers and influencers and social media and all that are going to get it and be like, what about the iPhone Air? Let's look at it. Let's talk about it. I used the iPhone Air for 1 week. What do I think? Here's what I found out. What Apple won't tell you about the iPhone Air. And I think that's about all you're going to get out of it is some interest. But I don't know if there's any meat on the bone here. I think you're looking at just another iPhone. And also when you go in the next generation, it's going to be like the iPhone Air 2. It should have been the 17 Air, I think. So is it going to be like Air 2, or are they going to like do something with that, or Air second generation or something? I don't know. I don't know where this is going to fit into the whole lineup of things. So I guess maybe with time we'll understand more of what they're doing with this. Maybe Apple knows what they're doing more than I do because they have a lot of money and I don't. So I'm not going to pretend like I know anything about how that works, but just as somebody out here who looks at getting a new phone and sees this shit, I don't like there being like so many very similar fucking phones from the same, like, just give me the iPhone and like, I want the regular one, I want the budget one, I want the fancy one. The fancy dancy expensive pantsy one, okay? And they don't do it, and they won't do it for me. They just want to make it weird and confusing, so I have to ask people working at the store, like, what the fuck is the difference between iPhone 8 and 8 Plus? And they're like, the Plus is bigger. Like, that's fucking stupid. Give me the 8. I want it smaller. My hands are only yay big. So, whatever. But also, it's kind of dumb for me to even complain that much about it, because, like, what the fuck do I care? I'm rocking an iPhone 14 right now still, and eventually I'm going to have to upgrade, and this is going to be the first time I'm not excited to upgrade, because I don't really need anything other than, I guess, USB-C would be nice, so I can just use the same cord for everything when I'm sitting in my chair. I don't have to go and get specifically my phone charger, because it's the only fucking thing that uses lightning anymore. That'll be about it. Other than that, what's the fucking point? I don't know. Like, I mean, like, my storage and my cameras and the performance and all this stuff is already good enough. Probably more than enough in most cases for what I'm doing. So I'm not really excited about the idea of getting another phone, other than the battery will be good again instead of having to use a battery pack all the time. That will be cool, I guess. But what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on the new iPhone models and designs and such? Are there things here you actually give a shit about? I do think macro photos would be kind of cool. And I guess bumping up my storage to 256 gigs as the base model for like just a regular iPhone 17. If I'm going to get one of these, I'd get just a regular 17. But hopefully I won't have to upgrade yet. But that's how I feel about it. I'm not looking forward to having to jump into iPhone, like, or Apple Intelligence features. Not really interested in that. I don't know, but what do you guys think? Are you excited about any of these, for like the design things, for some of the features, or was it something that you liked, you didn't like, things you wanted, you were expecting, it didn't happen? I don't know. Leave that stuff in the comments. That could be fun. Yeah, do that stuff if you want. Or just, you just leave a like on the video to show solidarity. If you are like me and also just mostly dead inside, but still like looking at tech stuff. Because, I don't know, what else are you going to do? Eat and sleep before you inevitably die? You have time to fit some tech stuff in there. Why not? What's the deal with Sam? 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 Did I tap something? I'm sorry, did I tap something?